Do you often find yourself struggling to make ends meet despite earning a decent income? Living beyond your means or overspending on things that are not necessary can have serious financial consequences. My name is Nachito Peace. I'm so passionate about empowering young women achieve financial stability, personal growth, and thrive in their relationships. So I want us to talk about an interesting topic that I believe it affects us all ladies, and that is living beyond your means. And what does it really mean? Living beyond your means, it simply means that your expenses exceed your income, and this leads to debt and financial stress. This is where you find a lady is living in a house that is way expensive than the money they are actually getting, or you find you're spending money on clothes which actually you don't even really need, attending all parties and events, because this has a long-term impact on your budget. So I want us to look at what are the causes, what are the things that lead to us living beyond our means. One, keeping up the lifestyle. So many of us ladies have a lifestyle that we want to keep. Like, you look at your fellows and you're like, they're having it all. Maybe they're buying cars, they're buying houses, they're buying nice clothes, and you feel like you don't want to be left behind and you want to keep up that lifestyle. So you end up spending money anyhow to keep up emotional spending. For example, you have had a bad day at work. The only way to relax is by going for a shopping spree. Like, you go out to shop so that you can be able to boost your mood, even if it means it was the last money you had. So some of us struggle with emotional spending. Then when you talk about emotional eating, when you're stressed, so there are people who do shopping as a way of overcoming the stress they are going through. Lack of financial literacy. Some people don't know the importance of budgeting, saving, and investing for the future. Like, if you literally have no knowledge about money matters, you would not see the need of keeping up the money or saving that money. Because you lack financial literacy, you ignore all the credit card statements, you will not track your finances, and before you know it, you'll be having debts that have accumulated over time. So living beyond your means has harmful effects that we may want to ignore, and one of them is financial stress. You are going to constantly worry about how you're going to pay your bills, how you're going to pay your debts, and how you are going to make ends meet. And through that, you're going to lose sleep, because you cannot have peace of mind if you know you have debts to pay. Another effect is debt spiral. You are going to accumulate high interest debts that are going to become increasingly difficult for you to pay. Because if you are this person who always lives beyond your means, you're going to be borrowing money. You borrow money for this, and maybe you find a hard time to pay it. Then you go and borrow money to be able to cover this, which you cannot even afford to cover. Like, you end up having so many debts are going to pile because you are living beyond your means. So how do you overcome all this? One, create a budget. Allocate your income, your expenses, and know which things to cut back on and which things to be able to go ahead and still invest in. Create a budget for everything that you are going to do. Another thing that you can look at is prioritize your needs over wants. We know we have a lot of wants. You want an expensive car, you want an expensive house, you want everything good, nice clothes, but prioritize what is it that you need at the moment and prioritize on that. Save for emergencies. Build an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses and avoid resorting to high interest debts. So for example, here you can set aside a certain portion of your paycheck to a separate saving account for emergencies, so that you don't have to go and borrow money for your emergencies. So in conclusion, take control of your finances by setting realistic goals and being mindful of how you spend your money, your spending habits, and identify areas where you can make positive change in living within your means. Remember, financial freedom is attainable with discipline, self-awareness, and smart money management. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.